Welcome back, contractors. This video is a complete beginner's guide to QuickBooks Online Projects. I'm Liz, and I help trade contractors build a stronger financial foundation using QuickBooks Online. Let's get started. Before you're able to access projects, you need to turn it on. You need to go to Settings, then Advanced, and then Projects. You want to tick it on. And then you're able to access it through All Apps and then Projects. Now, this is the QuickBooks Projects dashboard. Here you'll see a list of all your projects. I've only entered 2. This is a sample company file, so there's really nothing in here. Once you're in the dashboard, you're able to look at all your projects. So think of a project as a digital job folder. You could put everything in here. And when I mean everything, you can add invoices, receipt payments, expenses, estimate, time, bills, purchase order, sales order. Now, in this channel, we'll go through how to enter each and one of these, but right now we're just going over the projects. Once you're in the overview, you can see income versus cost. It'll give you a profit margin. This is once you start entering your income and your expenses. You'll be able to see your transactions. You'll be able to sort them by the type of transaction. So if you only want to see invoices, you go to invoices. If you want to see your change orders, you click on change orders. Sales receipts, money you've received, checks you've done. So there's plenty here that you're able to track within this project. You're also able to see your payroll, your time and activities. You're able to get your project reports, and we have project details. I also like this attachment. Here you can attach your estimates, you can attach notes, change orders, anything you want to keep track in this project, you can upload and attach it to this project. You can add the project progress in here. And once you're completed the project, you can mark it complete. What I also like about this, if I need to go into the customer, I could just click the customer name up here and it'll take me to that customer's center information. And as we could see, here is the customer and everything related to the customer. But we have also a projects tab, and this customer will show all the projects. So I can access projects as well from the customer center. You can also add notes. So let me close that. That's the progress. These notes right here, there's no notes here, but the way to add notes is you want to click edit and add the notes here. And once you save, you'll be able to see the notes. Another thing that I like to use the Project Hub is to see it what my profit margin is. So I can use it at a glance. I can see all the projects. I can sort them by customer. Like if I only want to see one customer's projects, I can sort it by customer. If I want to see all of them, then I could see all of them. But this kind of helps you to see, okay, if I see a lot of costs here, but no income, then that means you haven't billed it or something's going on. You haven't entered any income into the project, or you can see how much expenses you have for that particular project. So this can be very, very helpful. Now, there are some mistakes that you could do when using projects. Number 1 is not assign your transactions to a project, not assigning your bills, payroll, or invoices to a project. That's one of the biggest mistakes, because if you don't assign it to a project, the information cannot be in this center, this hub. Another mistake that you could do is having duplicate projects. And I've seen this with some of my contractors. They have, drywall install, it's just duplicate contracts. So what I recommend is use a numbering system. When you create a project, I'm going to click edit. You can add the job number or add any identifying information for that project. And also, I have used the shipping address as the job site address, which helps a lot when I do billing in QuickBooks. They're able to see the customer and they are able to see the project location. Go back to all projects. You can print, and you can also export if you want to have it in an Excel format. Once you start assigning every estimate, invoices, bills, expenses, and payments in the project, you'll have a much clearer picture of the job profitability. If this video has helped you, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. In the next video, I'll show you how to create your first project in QuickBooks Online, step by step.